Ethan.
Yeah. Let's go, Ethan.
Good job, Ethan.
Nice job, Ethan.
Wow.
That was really good. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You go ahead, ma'am. Yeah. Even,
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
So good.
An artist at work. Wow.
Thank you. All right. You can head out.
You can head out now, Ethan.
Dude, I thought it was on this week. What?
Not this week.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
don't think so. You can play one more intro though.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh.
Here, no, I'll play one.
Oh, one more.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
Thank
Ethan.
you. Let's go.
Good job.
Thank you so
This
much.
was good, guys.
Good job. All
Wow.
right,
Bye, Ethan.
Wait, I thought it was on this week.
bye. Not this week.
Not this week. Hey, Bim.
Hey, what's going on?
Everyone, shut up. This is the BM&W podcast, not the BM&W and Others podcast.
Yeah.
This is how we record.
Yeah.
Like this. Crisscross
We're not this
applesauce.
close, though.
No, we are.
Oh, okay.
Usually this is propped up by like 4 Harry Potter books, but this
But-
time it's just my hand and it's moving all around.
Okay. Wow.
GC.
Big brain. Wait, don't get on the cord.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Bim, how was your day today?
It's been so good.
Really? My day's
Yeah.
been pretty eventful.
Yeah, I've been full in one word.
Eventful is one word to describe it. Well, what happened was, I was sleeping and then I woke up and then suddenly Grace and JC, Hans and Steven were here.
They were just here.
Suddenly.
Whoa.
And would you guys like to say hi?
We're allowed to speak now?
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
This is exciting.
Wow.
We were
Yeah.
originally going to record this episode on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was watching The Matrix. And then we're like, okay, we'll do it before they come. And then I said, no.
No.
Absolutely not. We are not going to miss this opportunity to meet them and then talk about them behind their back after they go to sleep. We're not going to give that up. And then I said, scrap that. We are doing ghost stories. And then I said, scrap that again. I thought of a better idea. And what's that idea? You asked?
What is that? On the edge of my seat.
We all know Steven is dying on the New York trip. Manifest it.
Manifesting it right now.
Manifest it.
Got the crystals in my pocket.
You ain't want to know where mine are. But the thing is, how's it going to happen?
I don't know.
How is it going to happen? We don't know.
No one knows.
No one can ever know.
But everyone can dream.
Everyone can dream big.
Everyone
And
can
you know what?
dream.
I've thought about it a lot, and I think I have my answer. But the thing is, I want to ask not only you, but his 3 closest friends and himself,
Himself.
how do we think Steven's going to die? Because we know it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when, who does it, what happens, you know. Just
The
all
specifics.
Who, what, when, where, why, how.
Right.
So, I think since we're already 3 minutes into the podcast,
Wow.
we want to speed this up because everyone who's going to listen to this podcast is
It's
already in the
here.
room. So first up, we have Hans.
Hello. Yes.
Hans, first
Okay.
I want you to describe your relationship with Steven, and then you go ahead and
Okay,
let us know how you think he's going to die.
Yep, I'm Han.
Just the one.
You're just singular with me. I know Steven through Grayson and JC. Jeez. And he just was associated to them, or close friends to them, and so I met him. Yeah, that's literally it. So I have thought about this a lot as well, because I feel like Steven, those are great sounds there.
ASMR.
Audio rich experience.
That's
Guys,
awesome.
today's a
Please.
mukbang. We have
It is.
What?
What do we
Chex
have?
Mix, cheddar Chex Mix, peanut butter pretzels, and Reese's Puffs, and also pretzels. But the I don't care.
Microphone
Just
stand
keep
is on
talking.
pretzels. Yeah. Okay. So while planning for the trip, while planning for the trip, we have come up with so many ways for how Steven. He just needs to shut up. How Steven could die, but will die. Will die. And the more we come up with, the greater the chance. The greater.
Wait,
The
can
more
talk
we come
about
up
Bim
with.
sneezing right now?
Bless you,
Bim
Bim.
sneezing.
Oh, that explains
Proceed.
the toilet paper.
The more scenarios
I
we
was
come up
very
for
confused.
Steven to
Tom?
die,
You think that will help
the
us?
greater chance there is for him to die. Bless you,
Bless you.
Bim.
Bless
Jeez.
you. Bim,
And
come
so,
on.
I,
Your podcast. What you doing?
even though I think there are greater chances for Steven to die earlier on in the
you.
podcast, I do think that the greatest chance for him to die is on the very last day of the literal New York trip, before we head back to,
Sorry guys, one second.
Bullen.
Hello?
Guys, I think the baby's on the phone.
yeah.
We're actually recording the podcast. Do you want to be on speakerphone? So you would be in the room with Bim, Grayson, JC, Hans, and Steven, and the podcast. Do you, do you want me to put you on speaker? Okay. You guys are all speaking to the baby.
Hello.
The baby!
Hey, Queen.
I thought I was on drugs when I saw Charlotte's story. I was like, that is little boy.
Why not both?
Why not? Oh my gosh.
How does it feel?
Hey, Bessie.
For me,
Yeah.
it was awesome. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Maryland. I'm so sorry. also,
Hey girl.
Baby.
Oh, she's a Leo.
Oh,
The baby.
no.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, do you
I don't
guys
care what you think, Charlotte.
do you guys know when Cowards Open is gonna be? Because we want to drive down to visit the baby when it happens.
We are hoping end of January.
I can see you now.
Can
I
it-
can come see you now, girl.
No.
No.
Can it not be the weekend of the 23rd?
We don't know.
It
We can
can't
try.
be the
It
weekend of
cannot
the
be that
23rd.
weekend.
We no. It will
No,
not be.
absolutely not.
Why not?
Because I'll be in Arizona and Bim's going back to college. It could be before or after that, but
Why are you gonna be in
But it-
Arizona?
I'm auditioning
Auditioning.
for University of
We're
Arizona.
about
But
to
you're
say
already
Texas.
going to UT.
I'm not going.
The baby. How do you feel about Chargul going to University of Texas at Austin?
You're going, Charlotte?
No, no, no.
She is.
They're
Oh, okay.
They're just speculating.
You got the merch.
I did get the merch.
You got merch?
Yes,
You're pretty much in.
that's
how it
the
works.
rules.
You got the cuck shirt.
Why?
Now you're
Hey
on-
Bim, why do you have 2 pictures of Ulysses S. Grant on your home screen?
I don't know.
Why not?
Why do
Rightfully
I?
so.
I don't. This one's a good picture because you know what?
Oh.
This was put into the newspaper after he won a very important battle,
Wow.
and people were asking him
Does
questions.
the baby have a
That's
theory
crazy.
for how Steven's gonna die?
Everyone, for a moment of silence, put your heads down.
Exactly. Speaking of death, DeBaby, do you have a theory on how Steven is going to die on the New York trip?
Do I?
Yes.
Okay, if he's going to New York, so I just came back from New York, and I'm a professional in New York people and the culture itself. People are going to approach you, and they're going to say, do you want, as I'm going to quote some people, Eddies, Eddies, Eddies. Do you want my Eddies? Do you want to smoke my herb? Eddies, Eddies, unquote. Also, do not walk to the people dressed up as Elmo or Mickey Mouse.
No.
Don't fucking do that because they are gonna ask for a lot of money from you. So just start signing stuff or say like no hablo, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, because they will kill you.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Exciting. Thanks, DeBaby. We really
Of
appreciated
course.
your contribution.
Yeah, of course. You know, I'm looking out.
This is so
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank
Of
you.
course. I'm gonna let you all go.
Oh, thank you so much,
Good
DeBaby.
night.
Bye,
Are you
DeBaby.
recording now?
Yeah.
Am I on the podcast?
You didn't know this?
No.
I literally told you.
No, I didn't. Hi, Mom. I'll see ya.
All right,
Okay.
bye.
Bye, guys.
I love you.
Bye. That was eventful. Hans, sorry
I need to
about
go
that.
back. I keep getting cut off.
I'm sorry, man.
Okay, how Steven dies. on the very
Tell
last
us.
day of
Months.
being
Tell
in
us.
New
Come on,
York,
Jesus,
Come on.
just tell us.
We're
Get to the
so
end,
long
like-
into the pod.
we waited for so long to buy ice skating tickets, but eventually we did at the rink at Rockefeller Center. You know what else is at the rink? The giant Christmas tree that they show in Home Alone.
One, two.
They also show in Hawkeye in the very last episode. But during ice skating, it's on ice. We're all going to be. It is on ice,
Are you like Disney?
like Disney on ice. Yes,
What?
except I think without all the singing and the music. Unfortunately,
How could this
We
happen?
can sing and make music
we
on the ice.
we can. We'll bring our own speakers and all, but we're all experienced ice skaters, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. And so I have a firm belief that Steven is actually not. And so he's going to pretend like he is, and we're all going to be dancing like Disney on ice and showing off these cool moves, these pirouettes,
Pirouette.
pirouettes, triple axles, splits in the air, and Steven's going to try. He nails something. I don't know what.
A single axle.
Sing.
Did you know an axle is 1.5 turns?
Really?
Yeah.
It's not
Crazy.
doing that.
Why?
How does that work? Never mind.
1.5.
So a triple axle is
6 turns.
That's 4.5.
Nope.
4.5 turns.
6.
Try again.
One,
6.
4.5. He's gonna try to do these moves, and he somewhat does the first one correctly, but then on the second one, he's not paying attention. He thinks he is the rock star of the world right now, right? Yeah, he's nodding his head, but he is on the very edge of the rink. I'm so sorry. He's just blinded by spotlights, and so he trips over the edge, hits his head on the outside. It's concrete outside of the rink, if I remember
By the
correctly.
way.
By the way, he hits his head, but this is not how he dies. He gets a severe concussion. He gets huge cut on his head, and all of us don't notice him. We're all too busy in our own spotlights, dancing on ice, and eventually he just sits there bleeding to death
oh, he bleeds out
Oh.
on the
Ooh.
ice.
on the
No one.
on the edge.
Absolutely
Nobody
no one
else
helps
helps
him?
him. No,
No one?
nobody notices him. But then once our session on the rink is over, we're like, "Where's Steven?" And so
No,
we
we're not
we're not gonna ask him.
Forgot him
We're gonna
3
drive
times
back.
in the trunk
No way.
just tonight.
We're gonna drive back and forget him. But no, one of us is gonna remember, and we're gonna look around, see him, and notice he's either dead or almost dead,
Hopefully
and hopefully
the former.
former. Which one did I say?
Dead.
Former. Dead. Okay. Well, we need to do something with his body, right? So we put him in his trunk, in the trunk
Well, we have
of
to bring
your
him on the subway
grandparents. Subway.
Yep.
Oh, your grandparents are gonna drop us off at Subway, and then
We'll pick us up from the subway station.
okay, well, we're just gonna get caught by that then. Never mind, we'll just leave him. Yeah. He's dead. The
That's it?
end. That's
Wow,
it.
that's
yeah.
a good one.
All right.
Steven's dying, man.
I-
Best day.
All right. I think now it's
It's
Grayson's turn.
Can I get the Chex Mix?
Yo.
This is very exciting. My
Voice
voice
sound.
is doing very good.
You say smart voice. It's a corpse husband voice.
This feels like boy oh boy.
Is this good now, JC? Okay.
Count us down.
Somehow that got me getting fluff in my mouth.
5.
I'm just gonna accept it.
All this stays in the podcast, by
3.
the way.
That's the
Don't
plan.
Okay, good.
We're
Okay,
fully
good.
aware. Okay.
1.
Basic gist of how this is gonna go down. We're gonna be traveling around. We're gonna be on a mission. We're gonna be going to Broadway. We're gonna be going to Rockefeller Plaza. Whatever it may be, we're gonna be going places. Steven, in his natural way, is gonna be falling behind. Steven, he takes his time. He seems to just stop at random as he's walking, and even when he is walking, he tends to walk at a relatively slow pace. That's just the way Steven is. Steven will then get caught up in a conversation with a homeless man as he wants to find out if the homeless man has video games on his phone or some other such situation, you know, as it is with Steven. Us unwittingly will get onto a different subway right off without him. We will see him out of the window of the subway as we go by. We'll be like, bye, Steven. This is so sad. Now, everyone knows that in a situation where you get separated, you just stay where you are. You stay put and you don't move so that people can find you. Right? We're all aware of this. Now, Steven, he's not aware of this. He doesn't understand it. And so Steven, he thinks to himself, you know what? I'll just take the next subway. And so he just hops onto the very next train that stops there, gets on, it starts going. Poor Steven, unfortunate accident. This is just the danger subway for some reason. And just in the most unfortunate way, it ends up crashing.
Like
The
Spider-Man.
subway train just collapses in on itself. It's like a tin can being crushed, like when you stomp on a soda can.
Right.
It's just demolished. So many deaths, but Steven survives. He makes it out of this. He makes his way out.
Whoa.
He crawls his way out of the train station, up a flight of stairs, falls down to the flight of stairs, down, tumbles, lands, just gets his neck like right on like a handrail, like one of the bars holding up a handrail, lives. Totally fine, unscathed.
Sick.
Gets up, thinks to himself, you know what, if I'm gonna find them, I need to be somewhere up high in order to be able to get like a good scope of like what's going on. I need to be able to see the city. So he climbs up, and then as he's on the third story of a building, he looks out a window, falls, tumbles out of the window, down through an open sewer grate into the sewer, encounters an alligator,
Yo.
begins to wrestle the alligator, makes his way out. After defeating the alligator out of the sewer grate, he spots us, looks at us, and in his excitement, he chokes on his own spit and dies.
Sick.
That is how Steven dies.
Oh.
Awesome.
How do you know Steven, by the way? We didn't address that.
That's a good point. I don't really. Thank you.
It's true. It's true.
You're welcome.
I think it's JC's turn after that.
No, it's
isn't it?
Steven's
Right?
turn.
Oh. Hello.
Yeah, how do you know Steven?
I know Steven because I am him. Right? It's crazy.
Steven, that's not funny.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
It's laughing.
So I believe the truth.
Yeah.
Oh. So all started way back during the Cold War, where there were experiments back then on changing brains with heads, right? And that was one of those. I used to be a Russian kid from Salt Lake, you know? And
speak a little Russian for us?
yeah. Arg.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm convinced.
It was insane. It was. So yeah, that's how I know Steven. I know. It never stops, by the way, the brain switching. Every 10 years or so, you just put a new body, you know?
No.
It's insane. What happened? So, here's how I'm gonna die in New York. I believe that this time, I'm gonna see a McDonald's, right? I'm like, hey JC. And just be like, yo, what up, Steven? I'm like, hey, JC. I really want a Big Mac right now. And then just like, yeah, Steven, just go get a Big Mac. So I go to the McDonald's, right?
That is
Exactly, yeah.
Usually.
It is 100% correct.
So I go inside the McDonald's, right? And like, man, I really need to pee right now. It's been about 4 hours on the subway. There's no restroom there, I believe. So maybe there was. I don't know. I asked JC, hey, was there a restroom? JC's like, Steven, just hold it. Come on.
Wait.
Just wait, man. It's 24 hours, dude. So
Month of January.
in the McDonald's, right? There's a long line in the restroom, right? I'm like, oh man, I'm really excited to pee, man. Like, I'm ready to whip out the pee hose, you know, just shoot it all out there.
That's cool.
So once I get to the urinal, my pants, it just gets stuck, and I'm trying to rip open my pants open, right? And for some reason, for the first time in my life, it just can't open. That's when I realized, wait, I'm wearing my pants backwards. No way. Is it off?
No, keep going.
Oh. So I'm just trying to rip off my pants, right? I don't notice that there's no zipper on it. A little further? Sick. This sit like that? Sick. So like, thank you. So once I got my pants, right, I was like, oh man, I gotta dig through it now. Like, there's no hole for me, right? So I gotta like dig through it. So I get my nails and start like ripping through my pants. And there's this guy behind me. He's like, yo man, I really want to pee, dude. Please hurry up. He's like, no, dude, I'm trying to pee here, man. I just can't do it. I just can't pee right now. Like, dude, how old are you, dude? Like,
What?
man,
What?
man, I'm trying to pee here. Like, the guy's like, yo, kid, I know you might be lost here, but eventually your mom's gonna be here. Don't worry, dude. You'll make it through. So I'm trying to like rip through my pants, and it just won't come out. It's just stuck. This hole is just not coming out. So eventually the guy's really tired, and he's like, yo, all right, man. And then just black out.
That's all you remember.
That's all I remember. That's all I remember. Thank you.
That's it.
Then I had a Big Mac. I had a Big Mac. It was really good.
And,
Yeah, where do you die in this, man?
Well, you see.
Choke on a
Dies
Big
in an
Mac.
entirely
Choke on a Big Mac.
unrelated incident
Oh.
when he walks out of the McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sees us, chokes on his own spit and dies.
It's
Oh,
like
okay,
it's
okay.
like the theory when like you die, you just have infinite dreams, right?
Yeah.
That was my infinite dream right there.
Oh.
Just forever, just that one moment, just
Wow.
looping. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Sounds like Steven actually had this nightmare.
that was too specific.
Oh yeah. What do you mean? I literally made that up on the spot. That never
Uh-huh.
happened. I did.
Definitely.
What? What do you mean?
So you're gonna follow that up, JC.
Yeah.
I'll try my best, guys.
Guys, so
How do you
how do I know? How do I know Steven? So Steven and I met in journalism in the 7th grade, guys. It was Miss Settle's Horseshoe's class.
Miss who's
Miss, yes, Miss Settle's Horseshoe,
Sick.
right?
That's
One
awesome.
more time.
Miss Settle's hyphen Horseshoe.
Oh.
One more time.
settle horse?
Horsje.
Wrong.
No, I mean,
Keep going.
okay. So we were in this class and we became the best of friends, right? Because I don't. We just did, right, Steven?
Maybe.
Okay. So this is how we met. Then we went to high school, and we were the only 2 people from our friend group that went to the same high school. So just we were forced even closer.
You had a friend group?
That's really hurtful, guys.
My fault.
Then
Wait, like, why didn't you all go to the same high school?
because we were zoned differently.
Yeah.
From like we went to one middle school, and there were like 2 or 3 different high schools everyone went to, and then like my closest friend at the time went to a private school. He went to a military school.
Okay, I get that, but like, if you all go to the same middle school,
Yeah.
No.
how do you not?
No, half of us went to Brandeis, half of us went to O'Connor.
What's that?
What's
Why?
that?
But that happened
yours
with
went
mine.
to what?
Half went to Clear
JC, big
Springs and
problem?
half went
Yeah.
to Clear
You're talking
Creek.
about high school.
No, this isn't the Boy Boy podcast, so
Not
eat my
allowed
ass.
ever.
Shut up,
Ever.
guys. Do I have permission to talk about high school? Okay, thank you, thank you.
Hey, to the G-Bird.
Shut up. So, yeah, no, this is it. This is it. Now we've continued because why? Okay, so as far as Steven dying though on this New York trip, guys, I've thought a lot about it because this is not necessarily predictions. It's how we want Steven to die, right? And so a lot of thought has gone into this in the many hours you spent driving to Bulin. And so I think maybe the ideal way is we're all familiar with the M&M store, correct?
Yeah.
Times Square, right? And we all plan to go there. Chocolate, and I don't know if you've been previously, listening audience, guys, us, but lining the walls of the M&M store are these massive tubes that go up to the ceiling, and each have like a dispenser that you pull down and you fill up like your little baggie with M&M. So like you can get a jar and like do all different colors. It's like, you know, like the sand that you put in the jars and stuff, and you make all cool designs. You can do that with M&Ms. And so my thought is Steven is going to be so excited by this concept. Steven is going to waste so much money, as he's one to do, on copious amounts of M&Ms. Okay? Cope. And so he's going to get one of these jars. He's going to get one of these bags, and he's going to be so excited. He's going to go around the entire store looking at his favorite M&Ms, filling them up. And unfortunately for him, I think when he gets to the first flavor he picks, he's not going to know how to work the machine. It's a lever that you pull, and it's going to be too hard for Steven. And I believe what will happen is he'll find a way to get his arms stuck somehow in the lever, right? Really, like, just how he did it, we don't know. He was just trying. He was trying his best. And the funny thing about Steven's arms at the moment is that he has a brand new watch, guys. He has a brand new Sonic the Hedgehog watch. The thing about this watch, though, it's very sharp. It's very dangerous. And in Steven's attempt to free himself from the M&M machine, he slits his wrists really severely. Like, so severely. And so he's struggling. He's really struggling. Like, they have to get, like, medics in. They have to cut him out. It's a whole to-do, guys. Okay, but this isn't what kills Steven. Of course not. No. Instead, what happens is we all convene afterwards. Steven's better, right? Taped up his wrists. And we're on the subway. We're about to head back to the station where my grandparents are going to pick us up. And have you guys heard of a subway pusher before?
Yeah.
Okay, so Steven's going to be standing there. We're all going to be standing there waiting for our subway.
The listeners?
Oh, I will, Steven.
Thank you.
And so all of us will be standing there, right?
Yeah.
Actually, we'll be back a bit. We'll be sitting on the bench because that's what you're supposed to do. Steven's really ready for this train to arrive. So he's peeking over, he's looking, he's ready for it. Stranger comes up from behind, shoves Steven in front of the train.
no.
He's gone. and that's how Steven passes away.
Dang.
Yeah, guys.
So James, was it James something?
I think it's Bim's turn.
My turn. Oh, thank you. Okay. What? Oh, my fault.
What is that?
It's a Reese's Puff. So I didn't put it back in the bag, guys. I put it in between.
Special Reese's Puff.
Okay. I don't know Steven. I don't know who he is, but I know that he has a secret. Something he hasn't told anyone, and it's that he is just the biggest fan of The Wolf of Wall Street.
Well, it's true.
He every morning wakes up at least like 4 o'clock in the morning so he could watch it twice before he starts his day. He loves this movie. So we're walking down the streets of New York, and all of a sudden we turn back, he's not there, and we realize it's because we just passed Wall Street, and he's looking for the wolf. He's looking for the wolf. He's seen the movie. He knows it exists. So he, and we eventually find him, and we ask like, what are you doing? Where are you going? And he said he's looking for the wolf. And we're like, Steven, it's not a real wolf. It's just some guy. Like, it's not a real wolf. I thought you've seen the movie. And he promises, he says, no, there's a wolf, I swear. And so he just runs away again. And he really wants to find this wolf. And one yeah, he keeps running and running, and eventually he goes into Wall Street, the big building. I don't know what Wall Street is. And he walks in and he's like, where's the wolf at? And he keeps asking for the wolf until finally some very professional person in like a suit or something like welcomes him back like in the back, and he's like, I'll show you where the wolf is. And he gets really, really hyped, and then he goes he sees the wolf.
Whoa.
It's a real wolf, guys. He was right all along. But the wolf has some questions for him. Like, what is a stalk? And he just doesn't know. He has no idea. So then the wolf eats him. That's how Steven dies.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for that.
You're
Bim.
welcome. Yeah.
Stop clapping after every
Oh my goodness. Yes, sorry.
Thank you.
I know Steven. So, how I think it's gonna happen. I actually have two, but I just thought of one that is a lot funnier. So,
You can throw them both out there.
I think I might.
yeah.
I think I might.
Go with both.
Let's go with the one that's less funny. So, we're all going to see Chicago, which I am so excited for. I can't even begin to describe how excited I am for Chicago. So we're going to Chicago, and in Chicago, they use prop guns.
What?
They use prop guns.
Oh no.
Boss baby mean? That's awful.
Because, like, the whole premise of the show is, like, this girl goes to jail for murdering her husband.
Spoilers.
It happens in the first 5
Spoiler
minutes.
alert.
We haven't seen the first minutes yet.
You know what? You're right. I'm so sorry. That's what the synopsis says in the playbill.
Oh, I didn't read that. I don't read that.
That's spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoiler
Okay.
alert.
Anyway, so, basically what would happen is Steven is really intrigued with, like, the Alec Baldwin situation where he shot someone on set. So he's like, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plan an elaborate heist, and I'm gonna steal one of the cast members' costumes, and I'm gonna switch out the prop gun with the real gun. And so when Roxy shoots the person, she actually shoots them. And so that happens, chaos ensues. Everyone's running a different direction. Okay, it's like that scene in Ratatouille where everyone's running a different direction.
Ratatouille?
Ratatouille. No, that was a John Mulaney quote. That's how he says it.
Not funny. Didn't laugh.
Anyway, so everyone's running in different directions, and Steven's like, I need to get my gun back. I paid precious dollars for that. I traded my precious Sonic watch for that gun, okay? So he's trying to grab the gun, and he's, like, fighting for it with the girl who plays Roxy, and then, like, it shoots in and, like, shoots him in the stomach. So he's rushed to the hospital. Luckily, he doesn't die.
Oh my God, who would have thought?
He doesn't die. He recovers. He walks out of the hospital, immediately gets mugged. He immediately gets mugged. Like, he gets stabbed again. His wallet is stolen. Right back up to the hospital. He survives, okay? He walks out. Tries to go, like, hey, taxi. He gets into the taxi. Taxi driver turns around.
Cash.
Give me all your money. He's like, I don't have any. I'm in thousands of dollars of debt because I just got hit twice, like bleeding, almost dead twice, 2 times.
Hans.
What the heck?
Hans.
Han.
Singular Han.
Han. Just the one. And then, then he gets kicked out of the thing, the taxi cab, and then, he's walking back to the house and he trips on, a slant in the sidewalk and he dies.
There are a lot of those. So
Yeah, but I have a better story. That one's not funny.
I think, punch it up, he enters the cash cab.
He enters cash cab. He gets all of his money back and then some. Like, he wins cash cab.
Yeah.
Like, he is the most earning guy on cash cab. He can't walk down the street without someone recognizing him from cash
It's a live
cab.
broadcast.
Yeah, the minute he walks out of the car, they're like crowded of people. They're like, Steven, we saw you on cash cab. Your story is inspiring. 2 times? You almost died 2 times? This is a world record. So not only does he have the record for most earnings on cash cab, but he has the record for almost died in a day.
Yeah, of course.
And so he's like, wow, this is so fantastic. The guy gives him his backpack full of money and he's walking home. And then he trips and then dies.
Shoot.
But anyway, you said something about the M&M store.
Yeah.
I see your M&M store and I raise you a Willy Wonka.
I thought when you said the tubes, that's what I thought.
I know. I was like, that's what I'm doing. So we're all familiar with M&M store.
We are.
Okay. So this is how it's going to happen. This is how I want it to happen.
Yeah.
So we walk in, and the owner comes up to us, and they're like, hey, we're looking for 6 volunteers to test out our new interactive M&M store, okay? It's going to be big. It's going to be fantastic. I think you guys are the perfect candidates. And we say, yes, absolutely. Guys, whenever an opportunity is presented to us like this, the answer is yes, absolutely.
And it's Chargul's birthday.
And it's her birthday, by the way, if you want to sing your little birthday song. So that's what we're going to do. So they take us to the back, okay? It's like a curtain of streamers. They open it and we walk in and it's like, wow, there are moats of chocolate. There are tubes lining all the walls as far as the eye can see. Okay, there are trees growing and M&Ms are growing from the trees.
That's what they're made.
Exactly. The leaves are like chocolate. Everything is just made out of chocolate. Okay? So we're walking and we're just like looking around, trying to take it all in. And then suddenly a person comes out. They look like Willy Wonka. Except instead of a top hat, it's just a big
Oh, cool.
it's like a big M&M. Obviously it's red.
The brown one.
No, it's red.
The brown one.
It's the red.
the hot
Yes,
one.
JC?
Are the real M&Ms there too?
Yes, they're
Yes, oh my
no,
God.
like you know how they have Oompa Loompas?
Yeah.
Those are the
Oh my god.
yeah.
Whoa.
So, oh my god. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, so he comes out and he goes, "Welcome to the new interactive M&M store. We're so happy to have you. You guys are the first 6 guests. How does it feel?"
Feels good.
Good.
This is
really good.
fantastic. This is fantastic. We are so excited to bring you guys through this. First of all, we need all of your possessions. Everything that's in your pocket, we need them right now. So they pass around a bucket. Everyone puts in their phones, wallets, keys, masks, everything. Well, no, masks are on, guys. It's COVID. But everyone puts everything in the thing. They're like, yeah, also like anything that's metal, so like earrings, belts, shoes, like everything. And that's it. It all goes in the bin, okay? So they go, okay, come with me. We're gonna go on the life of an M&M.
You don't hear me, but
I was like,
you get it?
guys, I said, come with me. We're going to follow the lives.
Because you hear that?
Shut. Come.
Follow me.
Come with me.
Oh, shoot. He's just a jokester.
Come with me, and you'll see the lifespan of an M&M.
That was good.
Thank you. Improv. So, first thing that happens is they have to harvest the cacao plant from the trees to make the chocolate. And they said, I need one volunteer to help me. And Bim goes, I love climbing trees. I love it. So I'm going to help you climb trees and mine the cacao. So they go, thank you so much. As soon as Bim says, I agree, the lights dim. And an ominous song starts playing. And we all get the feeling as if this is the last time we'll see Bim.
Am I dying?
She says, yes, I would love to help. Boom. Suddenly, she's one of the M&Ms.
No.
The blue one, of course. The blue one.
I couldn't be like the green or the brown ones.
No,
Those are the
you're a
hot
blue.
ones.
No, you're not. You don't become. You become an M&M, but you're a blue M&M.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So we go. Oh. Okay. What just happened? They're like, oh no. Don't worry about it. You had another friend here? What do you mean? What do you mean, where's Bim? There was no other girl here. We're like, what's a Bim?
Who's Bim?
What's a Bim? And then we're all like,
Thank you.
we're
Thank
like,
you so much.
Okay. So then we all keep going. Now it's me, JC, Steven, Grayson, and Hans. So we keep going, and they go, okay, next we have to do is we have to make the chocolate. Would anyone like to stay back and make the chocolate? And I go, yes. I love making chocolate. It's one of my top 3 hobbies.
What's the second?
Mining and crafting.
Duh.
Obviously. So I go, yes, absolutely. Immediately, I turn into a green M&M.
Why do you get to be the hot one?
No, that's not. I'm a green M&M. I'm not the green M&M. I'm a green M&M. God. I go, whoa, okay. And then suddenly it's just the 4 of them. They go, where'd Chargul go? What do you mean, Chargul?
What's a turtle?
Yeah. And as they start to walk away, they start to forget about Bim and Chargul. And then Willy Wonka, with the big M&M on his head, he goes, wow. Next, what happens is they take the chocolate and they put it into all the little molds. So would anyone like to be the person that puts the chocolate into all the little molds? And Hans goes, me. Han. That wasn't even on purpose. Han goes, me. I would love to put all the chocolate in little molds. That is what I went to college for. I got a PhD in chocolate in little molds, okay? From M&M's University. And they go, wow, I didn't know we had a professional on our hands. The minute Hans accepts this, boom. What color M&M do you want to be?
They exist. They exist.
Okay.
It's a full
Boom.
rainbow.
Han turns.
Better
Han.
not become a habit.
Hans turns into a purple M&M. And we go, wait. Not we. I'm a green M&M at this point. And they go, wait. Where's Han? Just the one. And they go, what do you mean, Han? Who's Han?
Like from Star Wars?
And everyone's like, okay. And as they leave, they start to forget. Now there's 3. And Willy Wonka says, next, what happens is we color all the M&Ms. Who would like to sit here and individually paint all the M&Ms? And Jason goes, me, I love art. I am an artist. I want to be a tattoo artist. Haven't you heard? And they say, of course we've heard. We've been waiting for you. And immediately when he agrees, he turns into a, what color do you want me?
I also want to be green.
You can't be green. I'm already green.
Lighter green.
No, you're not green. You can be. You can. No, you can be orange. You can be the orange.
Yellow, red, a shade of green.
Oh, okay. Guys, let's rewrite the story. I'm an orange M&M and JC is a green M&M. Boom. JC turns into a green M&M. And Grayson and Steven are like, what? Where'd he go? Where's JC? And they go, who's JC? by this point, Grayson and Steven, they've forgotten all their friends. Forgotten? They've forgotten. They be forgetting all their friends that come with them. But they have this weird feeling that they're missing something. Suddenly they're in a smaller group than which they came. I can't speak.
Nice.
Game! Go team! So Steven the most is starting to grow very, very suspicious. He's like, I don't understand what's happening. Like, I don't get it. Why are these things keep happening? Like, why do I have this feeling that I'm missing my friends? Do I even have friends? What are friends? And then the Willy Wonka says, shut up. I have a new task. They said, next thing that happens is we have to package all the M&Ms. We have to take all the M&Ms and put them in the little things and then, like, put them on the shelves. And Grayson's like, you know what? I'm tall. I can reach all the shelves, okay? So I can package all the M&Ms. And they go, great. As soon as Grayson agrees, he gets turned into a gray M&M.
No way.
Oh, wait.
And suddenly, Steven's standing there. He goes,
Am I still tall?
you're still a very tall M&M.
Peanut M&M.
He's a peanut M&M. And Grayson's like, not Grayson, sorry. Steven's like, I'm alone? Suddenly I feel so alone. And Willy Wonka M&M goes, now you have the most difficult job. You have to sell the M&Ms. And Steven says, I don't want to sell M&Ms. I don't want to sell M&Ms. I know I came here with 5 other people. What? Oh, stop! I knew I entered the store with 5 other people, and I want to have them back. I want them back. And Willy Wonka says, no. Don't you see? Don't you see all these M&Ms? How do you think they got here? Do you think they work here willingly? No. Absolutely not. The quote, owner of the store? No, that's a recruiter. They just go out seeing people that, might not be missed by their families. and one by one we turn them into M&Ms. And he goes, why are you doing this? Just pay employees. People are looking for jobs. They say, no, that's too easy. We love the hunt. We love the chase. We love the lore, okay? And Steven says, why are you telling me all of this? I could just leave and, tell the police and, get everyone back. And he goes, and Willy Wonka goes, well, then how are you going to save your friends?
Instead of Willy Wonka, for copyright.
Oh, yeah.
Millie Wonka.
Millie Wonka. Millie Wonka. Thank you so much. So Millie Wonka's like, how are you going to save them? And Steven goes, I don't know. How am I going to save them? And he says, well, we've been waiting for you for quite some time. You have been flagged in our system since the moment of your birth.
Whoa, which one?
We have been waiting for you. And we've been waiting for someone to take over this factory, take over our livelihood. Can you be that person? And Steven says, I don't know. I just want to save my friends. Guys, I've never seen Lost. So Steven goes, if I become the next Millie Wonka, will you let my friends go? And he says, yes, I will. You can have it in writing. And Steven says, okay, I'll do it. As soon as that happens, Steven has a big M&M on his head. Steven has a huge M&M on his head. And suddenly, all 5 of us are standing outside the M&M store.
Whoa.
As if nothing ever happened. We think, did we even go in there? Should we go in there? But something in us is telling us not to. And we go, where's Steven? Where's Steven? We have to find Steven. So we're like, guys, I think Steven might be in the M&M store. I think he got way too excited, and I think he went in. So we go into the M&M store, but it doesn't look like the M&M store. On the outside, we can see through the windows, we can see people buying their M&Ms, but we walk in, it's just an empty warehouse. But all the way in the back corner, there's a little lamp and a chair. We walk over, we spin around, it's the old Millie Monka. And he says, you've come back for him. Stop! I hate it here. And he says, you can't have him. You can't have him. And we say, where's Steven? Where's Steven? Where's Steven? And he goes, he's chosen his path now.
You'll chant it. Where's Steven?
Where's Steven? Where's Steven? Where's Steven? We stamp our feet. We throw ourselves on the ground, throw little girl tantrums. They go, all right, all right, all right. We'll let you see him. The old Millie Monka snaps, and suddenly the room is transformed into the M&M store. And we see Steven walking around, moseying through the aisles, wearing the owner's uniform. And now he's the one. He's the one picking people off. He's the one choosing who goes back, gets turned into little bite-sized M&Ms. Bite-sized.
As opposed to the
non-bite-sized. Yeah. And we see him, we're like, Steven, we try to call out, but he can't hear us. He's chosen this life now.
How do I die? Yeah.
0 out of 10.
He doesn't.
0
He dies in our hearts.
He's stuck doing that forever?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes. Yes.
He has to pick the next Millie Monka.
Yes, he has to pick the next Millie Monka.
What color's my hat?
I don't know. What color do you want it to be?
Be the brown one?
Yeah, it could be the brown one.
With like the legs and the arms, or what?
No, it's on your head.
What?
Do you want the legs and your arms on your head?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, you're doing it.
I think my story was not as good.
Guys, hold on.
That's really
What?
good.
Maybe this is not funny, but
What?
So he goes through all this effort. Steven's
Yeah.
doing Millie Monka. He's taking on this huge responsibility. He saved his friends. He's Millie Monka for like 5 seconds. He falls in the river of chocolate.
And drowns. Yes. That's better. I like that he drowns. No.
Farther back, I do the packaging part.
Uh-huh.
Monka looks at Steven. We're out of steps.
God damn it. I wish I had gone that way. All those ways would have been so much funnier. But for some reason, I decided to keep rambling on and on and on. I didn't really know how to end it.
It's okay, I didn't either.
I was like, so then this happened. I was trying to remember how the movie goes.
Lost?
Yeah, how was it?
No, but then I remember he becomes the new Willy Wonka.
Oh.
So then I'm like, how do I make this work? And then I didn't.
I think he did.
I think you worked it out.
In the sequel, he fights the president. It's really
There's a
cool.
sequel?
Yeah, Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
What?
Guys?
Okay.
Alright.
Why does he fight the...
I don't know. Just
President wants to shut it down for all the
okay.
unpaid labor.
So what do we think?
What do we think?
What do we think the real way Steven's gonna die?
Ooh.
I think Grayson's is the most likely.
gracious. Thank you.
I think we're going to stuff him in the trunk like we've always all done today. He's gonna fall out and we're not gonna notice.
We're gonna close the door all the way.
No, I
That's
think
it.
also
No.
the subway pusher is like,
Likely.
that's probably gonna work. I think that'll be it.
Probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Also, I had one where it was like, you know how Abraham Lincoln got shot in the theater?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, and was it like I shoot?
Yeah.
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 Oh.
Like, because
I
We got
killed
time for
Abraham
another
Lincoln.
chargle.
it was a dark and stormy night. Okay. So, as we all know, Bim has committed many atrocities throughout the history of the world.
One happened on 11.
She did. She did one of the 9/11 planes, the Alamo. She killed Abraham Lincoln. She shot JFK. She would have killed Ulysses S. Grant if he had gone with Abraham Lincoln to the play that night.
I would never. I would never.
She killed Betty White.
No! Could you?
Bim killed Betty White.
No.
Spread that around like wildfire,
Guys, I
please.
swear I didn't.
So, Bim is really into recreation, and now that we're going to a theater with a box in it, she says, "This is my chance. This is my chance for my copycat murders." coincidentally, we are sitting in the same kind of angle to the stage as Abraham Lincoln was when he was at Ford's Theater. And so Bim goes, this is the perfect chance. So she gets the gun that Steven traded his watch for. Because in this timeline, Steven still got the gun. Because he was planning to switch it, but Bim got to it first. And she puts her hand on her hip like this. And she gets the gun in the other hand like this. And she just shoots Steven in the head, blows his brains out. His top hat topples over onto the stage. The actor picks it up like a prop and starts using it in their little dance. They don't even care about the gunshot. They just think it's like a tech thing. And we all, once it goes off, we look, we shrug, and we watch. And that's it.
That's a good timeline.
It's a good timeline.
I like that
But
I wonder what
Bim's
happened.
a hero in that timeline because she's just prevented Steven from murdering or trying to murder a woman.
Yeah.
No, because Bim's still bad.
Bim should also shoot the actors and actresses.
Yes! No.
She jumps on stage, shouts "Sic Semper Tyrannis," breaks her ankle, realizes she can't get away, takes it out on the audience.
Oh no.
Oh.
Exactly. This is perfect.
No, it's just the general audience.
Oh,
Not
okay.
the people in the booze anymore.
So what do we think?
Steven's definitely dying.
No, Steven's dying. Manifest it.
Manifest
I think
it.
that's what this podcast is. This is us manifesting Steven's
It
death.
is
No,
going
I
to
think
be
we've-
so incriminating when Steven actually dies,
No.
and they listen to this podcast.
No, I feel like jokes hold up in court.
Yeah, generally.
Sure.
We're just joshing.
But
so
8 or 9 of the same joke about a person dying
A whole podcast
a
episode.
day before they die?
Not the day before.
No,
We're
like
watching
2 or
Chicago.
3
like a
maybe.
couple
maybe.
days. Like it's
Imagine
just a
nowadays.
coincidence at that
Someone's
point.
transcribing your entire M&M story just in the courtroom.
Can someone please make that a book? Please. That'd be so
Turn
funny.
it into an animation. That would be so good.
No, like this
Yeah.
whole podcast is evidence.
Yeah.
It is.
And they play it in court and everyone has to listen to it.
Yeah, no, Adam was like laughing. Like,
Steven, you're okay with dying, right?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
okay, good.
We're good.
I mean,
I've
Yeah.
asked him multiple times for consent for this. He's
He's
agreed.
dead, yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Let the record show that Steven's okay with dying. Thank you very much.
happened?
I also want to mention, we wanted to take life insurance out on Steven.
We were considering it.
Yeah.
No, because I think you should have.
We still can, right? Can it kick in that quick?
I don't think
Damn
so.
it, shit.
I think we missed the window.
Whatever.
He's got a Gerber Life plan. Get like 25 cents back.
What?
The Gerber Life plan.
You're
The Gerber Life plan.
Steven, do you think you're worth 25 cents?
Okay.
Maybe.
We'll do that, yeah.
Okay.
Nah, he's
Gerber
worth
life.
about like a nickel.
Jeez.
At
No
least.
way.
Yeah.
No,
What
no,
year,
Steven
nickel?
dies, and like they're bringing his body weight. They just flick you a nickel. There you go. Like, what about my life insurance? Oh, here you go. Ding. And it
It's
just-
perfect. We can split that evenly.
Exactly.
Among
Let's
5.
go.
Among?
Among?
Among?